We're going to do that again on 5. Hey guys, SEEDOEATREVIEW. Where am I? I am with Forest Dance Adelaide. Louise.
Hey.
Ben.
Hello.
Welcome to SEEDOEATREVIEW. Tell everybody who doesn't know what Forest Dance Adelaide is, what is it?
Wow, what is it?
It's a
What
big
is
question.
It, what is
What
it?
is Forest Dance Adelaide?
Mysterious.
It's taking part behind us.
Well, Forest Dance Adelaide is a performative, immersive, interactive ceremony that is based on what we've been doing for the last couple of years.
What made you decide to take it to Adelaide Fringe?
I actually met some women who
Yes.
work for the Adelaide Fringe, and I was telling them about what we do, and they were like, you should take that to the Adelaide Fringe. I feel like people will want to get involved.
Yeah, it's a really fringy vibe, but what I love is it's out of the hustle bustle of the Adelaide Fringe in the city, and you're taking it out to the hills.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So whereabouts is it? Because I know it's a bit of a drive, but it's well worth it.
Yeah, it's on the farm for Wellbeing, which is a farm, but it's so much more than a farm. It's a beautiful property in Flaxley, and there's a couple that live there, Joan and Orest, and they do amazing healing. They run workshops. They hire the space out to others who want to use the space.
It is where Forest Dance started,
Okay.
actually.
Where Forest Dance
fantastic.
first
It started
began.
first began.
So it is not just you doing the show, it's the people who come to the show will also be immersed in it as well.
Totally.
Oh, cool.
Absolutely.
Explain. Go for it, guys.
So it's an interactive performative piece. We have performative elements to it. For example, we like to express ourselves through dance, through poetry, but it's based on very real feelings, human feelings of our care for nature, our desire for community, our passion for connection on a very authentic level, and we bring that in through our performance, and we invite our guests to join us in that and to bring that authentic expression.
And is that why you've taken it to the farm, so people can connect with nature? Like,
Absolutely.
you don't want to hear cars driving past and beeping and other shows all around you, do you?
No,
because that's what I found about Fringe is you always hear the other shows. This one you will definitely not hear the other shows, will you?
This needs to be in nature. It needs to be held by the land and by the beautiful surrounds of the farm. So people will arrive and then they'll actually go for a little walk.
Oh, cool.
And they'll then arrive at a spot that we call the Amphitheatre, which is a special place for performances.
Beautiful.
For self-expression. It's a very safe space. It's a held space. People will be able to be themselves, let themselves go a little, step out of their comfort zone a little perhaps, and be a part of the performance of the ceremony of Forest Dance Adelaide. It's not us performing for the audience. There is totally blurred lines between.
You're the facilitators.
Blurred lines.
We're just helping them to let go a little, to get into their bodies.
We're helping all of us let go.
Yeah.
We ourselves are also the guests.
So when the crowd, the audience does come, what would they expect? Well, no one's expected to do anything, but will they be doing the dance like's happening behind us? Will they be doing meditation?
They're invited to.
Yes.
They're invited to dance. They're invited to express. They're invited to move, and they are guided through this process by the facilitators.
Absolutely. And by our live musicians.
Oh,
so
cool.
we've got 2 amazing live musicians, depending on which show. You'll get a different musician. So the music is designed to inspire people to want to move, to want to feel into their bodies,
Amazing.
feel into the music, feel into the space, and join us.
What kind of music? Are you allowed to divulge that right now, or is it more of a secret that people will discover when they get there?
It's very spontaneous.
Very
So-
tribal though. We can say
cool.
that it's tribal, earthy, organic elements that are amplified with, amplification. But we're talking didge. We're talking flute. We're talking drums. We're talking handpan.
Awesome. And are they all local musicians as well that you found
absolutely.
around? Oh,
These
even
are
better.
local Adelaide Hills musicians, and we've already worked with them. We love them.
Yeah.
We started out with Forest Dance having recorded music, and that was amazing. But when we introduced the live musicians, it just led us to a whole nother level,
Adds
and
another
the
element.
audience was so much more inspired because the musicians are not performing a set piece. The musicians are reading the audience,
That is so
interacting
cool.
with the audience, and the musicians and the audience kind of become one as
It's
well.
one. We become one.
Yeah.
So that's, in that way, every show is different then, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Oh, that is
Absolutely.
awesome.
It
Yeah.
totally depends on the audience. We
Yes.
are doing this together. We're creating it together.
So when I bumped into Louise at the Adelaide Fringe program launch, and I looked up your show after we left that just to see, and me as the reviewer, I get caught up in the hustle or bustle and never relaxing, never taking time. And when I looked at this, I went, this is the opposite of See to Eat Review. This is relax, connect with yourself,
Yeah.
connecting with others,
Yeah.
connecting with nature, all those three
Absolutely.
things.
Absolutely.
What our point is, part of the point of this show is actually to get people to come behind the constant chase
Yes.
of modern culture and feel behind what's actually going on behind these layers.
Yeah.
What's actually taking place here, because with that awareness, we can release
Yes.
energy.
Yep.
And with that release, we have access to a lot more flow.
Yes.
With that, we have more power. We become powerful beings.
Yes.
And if we cram everything down and just pile on modern culture, fast paced, let's do more, let's do this, let's create more, we're actually pushing down these emotions that we're not visiting. And it's making us tired, it's making us sick, it's making us dependent. We are trying to open.
Yes. I find you're offering everything that I need, because no one is ever present anymore, are they? Everyone is like the next thing. And you go, okay, let's be grounded, let's be in our own nature. And I say this because everything they're saying is like, oh shit, I really need this in my life.
Welcome to Forest
That's
Dance.
what it is.
There we go.
So it's 2 hours, yes.
Yep.
So it's well worth the trip, guys. You've got 2 hours there. Do you ask people to bring anything with them? A yoga mat, water, drinks, something like that? Or
Just
is
a
there stuff
water
that...
bottle's
Yep.
probably all you'll need.
Yep.
And we'll actually be asking people to not bring
Okay.
as much as possible. So
Yep.
at the very beginning, we'll be saying to people, turn your phones
Oh,
off.
fantastic.
Not just
Yeah.
on silent.
Yeah.
Turn
Oh,
your phones off, put them in your
Turn
bag,
Yeah.
put them behind you, and arrive at this beautiful
Yes.
place. And we will be taking some footage ourselves.
Yes.
And that can be available
Yep.
if people really want, some
Yep.
memories. But we're really asking people, step out of
Yep.
the hustle and bustle, like you say, step out of connectivity and just land in the Adelaide Hills and be
Let
a
us
part
guide
of this
you.
performance.
Yeah.
I
Let us
like
take
that. As I
you.
said, I do see to every. I can't switch off my camera, but the experience to switch off your camera and just be away from technology,
Yeah.
and you go, okay, now I'm set. I'm ready to just experience myself for 2 hours of my life. You know what I mean? When did you get
Totally.
started into this? I should
Totally.
ask, because I've jumped straight into it.
Totally. So I started this 2 years ago after arriving back to Australia from many years of traveling. Specifically, this is inspired from my time in Ecuador,
Ah, there we go.
in South America,
Yes.
where I was completely off grid,
Yep.
where I was completely connected with myself, where I was completely immersed in myself beyond everything that I grew up with. And it was there that I found so much magic. I found so much power. I found so much strength. I found so much beauty in simplicity, in real basic simplicity. And I wanted to bring that in some way when I came back to my hometown. How can I share this? How can I share this experience?
That is beautiful. I love hearing the backstory of how it came to be. So, guys, we're nearing on 10 minutes. Oh, I could talk to these guys for ages. Guys, come down, check it out. 4 shows only. What are the dates, please, and the times?
February 22nd, Saturday. Saturday, March the 1st. Saturday, March the 8th. Saturday, March the 15th. 7 p.m. till 9 p.m.
Absolutely.
Support local artists, guys. Take a beautiful, relaxing trip to the hills. Become one with nature. Become one of yourself. And these people as well. Louise, Ben, thank you very much for your time. Check it out, guys.
Thanks
Thank
very
you.
much.
Cheers.
Be secret.